Hi, Carl. I just want to say congratulations. And you're going to get that sweet potato pancake, but I'm going to hand deliver it this time. Congratulations. Take care.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations to you. You've achieved a high honor. Continue to have great success and to be the person that you are. And as a result of it, good things will always happen to you. Congratulations again on your inductee already.
Derek didn't tell you about the award ceremony I'm having on Saturday?
It is an honor to have one of our own out of the neighborhood, born and raised, to be inducted to the Hall of Fame for his career. That's beautiful. There's very few of them being able to do that. And God has blessed him. Beautiful.
There you go. There you go.
Amen.
You can't do it without God. A lot of people think they can do it, but they can't. You do it, you mess up. That's right.
And where's it gonna be?
It's gonna be in Grapevine.
Congratulations to Coach Carl Richardson Sr. His dedication, hard work, and tireless effort have left a mark on the world of high school basketball officiating. Referees play a crucial role in the fabric of sports. They are not mere spectators, but unsung heroes who ensure that the games we cherish are conducted with fairness, impartiality, and integrity.
I really am the official that I am because of Coach Rich. Coach Rich gave me the opportunity to officiate the next level when other people didn't want to believe in me, especially being a woman sometimes made it a little difficult for some people to give you an opportunity to get on the floor and did the big time varsity games. And Coach Rich was one of the first people to say, I like her. She looks good on the court. She's here on time. She studies. She listens. She's coachable. So Coach Rich has kind of been my second father in some respects. I call and laugh with him, check on him, make sure his health is good. I love his sons. They're all great guys. Miss Rich is sweet as pie. So I just appreciate being able to not only be mentored him, but being brought into the family fold and treated like a niece in the family. And I am forever grateful and thankful to Coach Rich for everything he's done to help me be the basketball official that I am and just to love on me the way that he does. So congratulations, Coach Rich. You are very deserving of this honor. We love you. And I'm sure there's many more things you're going to continue to keep blessing the basketball community with.
This is Calvin Grigsby.
How you doing, Mr. Calvin?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Can you just say a few kind words about my dad?
He's an officer and a gentleman. And I appreciate everything he's done for me. And I'm here to support him as well. Make sure I tell him congratulations, and we all know.
Are you a referee as well?
Yes, sir, I am.
How long have you been in the association?
About 20 years.
So this guy right here has paid his dues.
This guy right here has paid his dues and more. And have paved the way for others to pay their dues.
These are the kind of things I love to hear about my dad, especially during a glorious occasion. So
yes, sir.
It's Western G2 for the passion and a whole lot of passion.
Yes, sir.
How you play the game with the people that writing the rules? Ain't the fame that I'm after when paying the dues. I've been through the pain that's reflected in the attitude. Might be winning now, but the thing is that I had to lose. So go and tell me what you really want to do. And lonely at the top, cause there ain't a lot of room. Ain't no other option, it's all I ever knew. So I'ma get it poppin', you know how I'ma do. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going on it.
Good evening. Good evening. First, I'd like to thank God. Secondly, I'd like to thank my father for giving me this opportunity to bring him up and introduce him for this such prestigious honor. My name is Carl Richardson Jr. I am an official, head football coach, athletic coordinator, and when I was voluntold that I was going to introduce him, a lot of things came to my mind. wrote some things down, jotted some things down, took some notes in my phone, and I said, tore up the paper, put my phone up, and I said, I've been knowing this man for 52 years. If I can't talk off the top of my head about this guy that I cherish, he's my mentor, my coach. He's been my all in all, my brother's all in all, my mother's all in all for 52 years, and all these years, something's wrong. So I tore those papers, tore everything up, and I called my brother and said, well, you introduced Dad at church maybe a month ago. What did you say? He started telling me a few things. I said, nah, man, I'm not saying all that. I'm not saying all that. So about the 26th hour, I was in the shower last night. I said, you know what? It's coming down to the wire, Carl Jr. What are you going to say about our father? Yeah. And came to my head, self-starter. My dad's a self-starter. From being drafted out of high school to the Vietnam War, becoming a Green Beret, 18-year-old young man, coming home, surviving that, coming home, 5 boys in a tough neighborhood out of Pleasant Grove, bringing us up, starting to, a lot of people don't know this, but he started his own athletic organization in 1977. 1977, he started the Pleasant Grove Trojans. It wasn't for us, it was for the neighborhood. And he brought up so many young men, and boys and men. I mean, he is known for that. So after he stopped doing that, I moved to Miami and came back. And my dad was refereeing. I said, when did you start refereeing? When did this come about? So in 2001, I came home. I said, I need to make some money. He said, well, hey, you can referee, get this whistle like I have, and you can start refereeing. So I wasn't in the chapter, but he told me, if you're going to do it for me, you're going to do it right. It wasn't just pick up basketball. He's always been that guy. If you're going to do anything for him, we were taught to do it right. You were taught to do it right. So for 5 years, I was refereeing rec ball, but I was doing it right. I mean, I was doing it right. Never got in the chapter. Never got, and we were in Dallas, we were in a big chapter. We were doing it right. And within 5 years, I was called to state game because what my dad taught me. It wasn't just me. He took the same thing he did in bringing young men up, he took it to the Dallas chapter. It wasn't for him. It was the people that were behind him, teaching us how to referee, what to call, what not to call. Because everybody think they can blow the whistle, but everybody can't. So he became a mentor when he joined the Dallas chapter. Ended up being the president, serving several terms. Like I said, he's been a mentor to so many people, not just athletic-wise, but when he took over the chapter and become the president of DVOA, he became a mentor, and he's still doing it now. I would like to bring my father up for this great honor in the Hall of Honor, the THSEOA, my father, Carl Richardson Sr.
Well, enough said. That should conclude my speech. I am really thrilled and honored to be in this situation right now to follow along with some of these guys who's been officiating just as long as I have. And I had to learn some things that was not a part of my character as I left Vietnam. I came home a real angry person.
Yeah.
I had hatred in my heart, don't know why. It wasn't against any certain person, but anybody that got in my way at that time, and we're talking about the 60s,
Yeah.
then you were a threat to me. If you looked at my sons wrong, and we were in the gym playing basketball a lot, if I thought you was a threat to them, then it didn't matter your size. It didn't matter who you were. You had to get straight with me and leave my family alone.
Yeah.
Now, I'm thankful to God today, first of all, that I got back here. I made it back.
Yes.
I made it back in one piece. I still have some PTSD, but what saved my life, I do believe this honestly, what saved my life was being a basketball official, mentoring kids, and we got that all the way up to the adults right now, whereas I do still train, try to help people learn the game of officiating basketball. As my son said, everybody can't do this. It takes patience, it takes some understanding, and it takes some time and experience. I first joined the DBOA, and I didn't know anything about positions, and one of the guys, name was Jesse Walker, say, you need to get on the board. You're in a situation to help a lot of people. All these young people coming in, you need to help them. I became a Division 5. D5 is like, you get all the beginners, you get everybody to think they know something about basketball. I had to sit there and take them. They was crying. My head was turning a lot of times. I did that for 4 years. After the 4th year, some people in our chapter and some people that was on the board at that time wanted me to be the at-large representative. At-large, you can represent anybody. Not the D1s, not necessarily the D1s, but 2s, 3s, 4s, everybody. So I became the at-large representative for 4 years. After that period of time, I became the vice president. Vice president was in charge of training. And I'm sorry, my training, the way I saw some of the guys training, a lot of people didn't agree with mine. I'm still the soldier that I was. If you're not in condition, you can't officiate basketball. And I would put the young recruits and people that wanted to train, that needed to, put them on that inline. Let's do some suicides. And I really wanted to see who really, really wanted to officiate. Well, we lost about 4 or 5 that night. And then the president of our chapter came to me and said, look, and you running everybody off. I say, well, if they really wanted to officiate, they would stay there and do what's necessary.
Amen.
Because if you can't get up and down the floor, you can't officiate. You got to be in a position to be able to see the call. And you got to be able to trust your partner if you can't get to that position. I was taught to trust your partner. That's an old saying that they had for some time ago. Trust your partner. So anyway, excuse me, I became the vice president for 4 more years. Then I became president. I didn't ask for the president job, but they thought I could be a good representative of the DBOA, and I think at that time we had about 800 some members. Going back to that time, we had lost a lot. North Texas came in, took some of the people. Compton took some, but we had a good number to be able to service our area that we were doing. So I served 2 terms as president of the DBOA. Now, I made some good and fair decisions when I had to make some decisions. They were not always popular, but they was always, in which I learned to say there were 0 defects. And in our Special Forces group, We were taught to do it right the first time. If you're gonna jump, don't holler mama as you're going down. Just say, I've already made my jump. And I'm hoping I'm gonna land on my feet. Well, sometimes you land on your feet, sometimes you land in other places, you know. But that was my motto about helping anybody that was in our chapter. If we had a problem, my door was always open. I can converse with you about anything. If you have personal problems, I did that too. I took care of that. But the biggest thing that I'm taking with me since my retirement from DBOA, I had an opportunity to serve on what we had at that time was I guess it was a spinoff of the UIL board where every president made up a board, and that's how I guess we formed UILSL. Here we go. You're not telling neighbor's age, but he was back there. And we did that, and I had the honor speaking to everybody that was president about some issues that we were concerned about as a chapter of basketball officiating. But the biggest thing got me, they stopped me from going. I couldn't go to the state and officiate games. No president of a chapter will be able to do the state games no more. So, man, that's what was my dream. I've done all this work, and I can't get to the state. What I did do, and I'm glad I did, Becky Marshall. Anybody know Becky Marshall? You know Becky? Oh, yeah. I know Dave has something to do with this. I had an opportunity to evaluate all officials during the state championship games, 2009 and 10. And they sent me right next to Becky. And the other side of me was her husband, Bailey. And I learned so much more at that time than I thought I did ever being in the tenure that I did have with DBOA up until that point. It was an honor to be one of the evaluators at the state games during that time. We had some great basketball. So I'm here today to say this. If it were not for basketball and working with kids and individuals, because if it were not for my sons with Gerald, Jarhead Gerald, they call him, he's a Marine. I have the GQ Cowboy, where is he? And I have my third son, which is Carl Jr., playing professional football, University of Miami first. Went down to Miami, didn't get in no trouble, and I tell you that part. And he left after about the old Houston Oilers. Left there and went to Arizona, left there and ended up at Seattle. I'm very proud of each and every one of them. And my baby boy, I got tired of traveling. I had an old 85 Dodge van. Anytime and they had games, here we go. We're down the highway in that van. So I told my son Courtney, now you're gonna sign with SMU. We ain't going nowhere. I'm tired of traveling. I admit that. So I'm so proud of them, and they'll never know the way I feel about them, because they made me be where I am today. And if it don't be for them participating in sports, it don't be for me participating with kids and volunteering at the Salvation Army to make sure we have everything right. this hat would not be here today. I am damn proud of where I did.
Man.
This did save my life. The kid saved my life because I was a mess. I was a wreck. Looking for trouble. The first thing I did when I got back home was the only thing I knew how to do was fight. So I went to the police department. I was gonna fight again. Somebody's gonna fight. But that was not my calling. And again, make the long story short, I'm honored today to be in this situation to receive this honorable award. And let me just say this to all the officials that's in here, those who have retired, guys, can't be done without you. It just could not have been done without you. And I am proud to have served at THSBOA for the time that I did. Maybe they'll call me in to do a little counseling or something. I don't know, but I am still so proud of the honor that I have. And I want to say thank you to everybody, including my beautiful wife, Gail. We've been married for a long time. 55 years is too long to be married, right? But I did it, and I'm glad that I did it with the one lady that I love so much, and she could never understand that either. But I love what I did. I'm proud to be served. I see some other officials in here that I do know, and I just want to say thank you to David and the committee itself, and do it right the first time.
That I gotta prove. From the bottom, we just doing what we gotta do. I put that crew on my shoulder, got a lot to lose. Yeah, going for that goalpost, blowing through the red when the road closed. Y'all know we ain't quitting when we so close, and the victory's really what it's all for. Yeah, you looking at the champs right now, turning up the amps right now. You looking at the champs right now. Y'all know we can stand that grind. You been looking at the champs.
If you or your business would like to premiere on the Western GQ show, let us know.